Today was one of those days where not everything was upbeat or exciting. If anything, it was deep. It was one of those days where everything just feels off. It was one of those days where I reflect and I do a lot of introspection. Let me tell you how it started. I was not gonna blog today because there's a lot I need to edit, so I didn't want to keep recording and stuff. But today's one of those days where today's my day off, right, for my normal 9 to 5. And normally I do have something to do, such as I have social life. I normally have some sort of activity planned, a friend or something. But today's one of those days where I have nobody. Today is gonna be one of those days where it's just me and myself. I'm very used to being alone, don't get me wrong. It doesn't bother me not having social life. But I've been actually trying to push myself and force myself to go out and have some sort of social life. Otherwise, it's just not good for your mental health. But the thing is, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to spend time on their own. They don't know what to do when they're just on their own. So I thought, why not bring you along and show you a day in my life? When it's just me, myself, and I. Oh, I forgot to put the mic on. Oh, you're gonna be hearing this with the camera mic. Sorry. I should have blogged this way the whole thing, the whole intro, because it's a better angle. Well, this is my bed. This is my camera back. This is my favorite baby. Okay, anyways, let's get ready, because I woke up quite late today. I let myself sleep in, because for some reason I was pretty tired. So I'm not pressuring myself, I'm not rushing myself. I am just going with the flow. Because I have this bad habit of, if I don't follow things like this, I start. Edit with me here. What I was meant to say is that I have this bad habit of planning my days second by second, hour by hour, minute by minute. And if I don't follow my pretty tight planned schedule, I start feeling bad about myself. And I don't want that. I want to say, look, there was a little bit of a schedule today, but nothing major, so just go with the flow. Today's one of those days where I really don't feel like myself. I'm a bit hesitant whether to go or not to this cafe that I want to go because it's quite far away. And I think, is it worth going? I'm going to be there for 3 hours. And then I think 3 hours sounds like a good amount of time. But then I think, I feel like I'm wasting too much time on buses, traveling here and traveling back. So that's why I think, is it worth doing all that? Maybe I should go a different day. Then something with this voice in my head that tells me, shut up and go. I have nothing else to do. I have no idea. I have no other ideas. So just go. Just go with the plan A that you had initially. So whether you're there for 20 minutes or 3 hours, go. My hair's dirty, and I just don't like doing hairstyles with my hair dirty. This is what I said before. I don't feel like myself today. I do want to go out, but I don't feel like it's a special day. And I like to treat my days off especially, as special days because they are my days. And I'm trying to I want to romanticize life, hello, we only live once. It's not about, I have more days or I have another chance. No, it's today. Today is the day it's my day off. I have all the time for myself. I want to go out. So go big or go home, baby. But as a girl, I don't like it when my hair is dirty. I don't like doing hairstyles when my hair is dirty. I like wearing my hair down. I don't feel myself. I have to do some sort of hairstyle, wear my hair up. I don't like doing that. I don't even know what's going on. Now I'm pushing myself. We are doing. Because I am my first enemy. And I am not stopping myself. I am not stopping myself. I am not staying here whining and crying. I am going out and I am living life however the way it turns out. With dirty hair, with not the greatest mood, but I'm going out. I'm putting myself out there, that's what matters. I don't know why. This is the reason. Maybe should I start a podcast here in my bathroom? It just seems like every time I'm in here, because I don't know how to, I don't like being in silence. It just feels like all my important thoughts, they just come up to me when I'm here, when I'm getting ready. So maybe I want to start a podcast, I know that, and it's something that will come soon. Maybe this is the place, you know, maybe I just should sit here and open my mind and let out my thoughts in this bathroom. Not sure if it's the best scenario for it, but you tell me that, guys. So you know what I do whenever my hair is just not pretty? We go over and we go bigger with the makeup. I don't mean like a full face, cake my face, because I don't know how to do that. I try to do, you know, like maybe a better makeup, like maybe doing a little bit of a wing eyeliner so I look a bit more put together. Because if the hair is not hairing, we need to balance it out somehow. And how do we do that? By doing our makeup a bit better and having a better outfit. You know, kind of trying to get the tension away from the hair. You're probably thinking the way I do my skincare is terrible. I have nothing to say against it. Take me to jail. Here comes the hard part because I don't know which kind of hairstyle I want to do. I like to go for the sophisticated kind of girl, but because my hair is dirty, normally what I tend to do is just make a kind of hairstyle that goes like that, so it makes me look cute. It's like not feeling my ear today. I shouldn't be filming today because I'm not in the mood, and I think I don't want to like bore people or make them sad because I'm in a mood. But then I think, you know what? No, I feel like that's quite toxic. You have to allow yourself to feel your emotions, and I love filming, I love creating, and I love creating videos. So I need to allow myself to also not feel okay. Otherwise, you can't be happy all the time. That's the thing. And then I put some oil before I do. Damn it. Like, I have to allow myself, like if I want to create every day and I want to keep creating content, I need to allow myself to create, like, regardless of how I feel. Actually, create with the emotions that I'm feeling. Because as humans, we're not always happy. You can be always happy. I'm trying to articulate a thought that I had before, and I can't remember now, so. That's great. Look, because it's fucking wavy, because my hair is wavy. I'm not feeling the half up. You would say, Tizzy, you look cute. I don't see it. No, I hate it. Like, will anyone ever approach me if I have this like perfect hairstyle? I don't know. And my answer to that question is no. I don't know. I don't look friendly with this hairstyle. That's the way I see it. I know how the girlies pull this out. I definitely cannot. You see the full shape of my face? Wow! I'm not really into it. Just look at the sky. I promise you, today's really one of those days. I'm not the normal everyday Tizzy. I'm not in the mood. I am off. Today's really one of those days where it's just not it, you know? That's also the point that I was thinking before. Us, as humans, we go through emotions, especially as women. Bro, like, we go through phases, right? And I'm not on my period before you say anything. I'm not on my period. But I'm gonna have my period very soon. And I know that it's also affecting my mood. What I'm trying to say is that we go through emotions, we go through moods, we go through stages, right? Life is not linear. You're only allowing yourself to film and record your best moments. I'm not saying it's not true, it's not organic, but it's not 100% you. I do love what I do. I love filming, I love creating. It's something that I love doing recently is this, that I have to allow myself to show up and expose myself and put myself out there, regardless of how I'm feeling. But more about just showing the other side. There's something that's really comforting for me and something that I really like to see. It's when some of my favorite creators and people that I look up to, I like to see, or I like to find out, let's say it that way, other side. You know, you might see this person that's always seems to be very crazy and spontaneous and always has good ideas, but you never see that person a little bit off, a little bit sad, a little bit deep. You never see that person open it up to you, and when they do, to me it's very like whoa, and that's exactly what I like to see. That's kind of the content I like to consume, and therefore the content I want to create. I know who I am and I know what are my strong traits, but that doesn't mean that's all I am or all you are. I like to see it as like a rainbow, you know, your spectrum of colors. You're not just one color. So that's kind of the message, the approach that I want to have in my channel. I wanted to fully put out my whole self out there. And don't get me wrong, I'm still discovering who I am, and I'm still in my own journey, you know. Every day you learn something new about yourself and you keep discovering yourself. But I do know that I want to put myself up there purely, like the full person that I am. And I know that I want to be unapologetically myself. I want to show up for myself, be myself, and be all my true self. And I know this comes from deeper things. This is somehow turning into like a podcast session, advice session, and like mental health session kind of thing. But I know that all this comes from when I was growing up. I kind of always had to hide my true self, and I think until a point I said, no more. This is the way I am. I'm not just this one thing, I'm everything. And I do know that whoever's watching this video and the community that I want to create, I want it to be based on everything that I am. Like, if you guys are going to love me and support me, I want it to be for everything that I am, and not just that one thing, that one strong trait that I have. Because you can also apply this to everything pretty much in life. If you want people to love you and accept you, they have to accept you and love you for everything that you are, and not just your strong traits, you know, the good side of you. No, you're not just that, you're everything. And if they want to stay, they have to stay, and they will stay for everything that you are. So that's kind of the reason why I'm filming this video. Oh, my arm, so hard. That's the reason why I am allowing myself to film this video, because oh, look at that, sun's starting to come out. Maybe I am somewhat right. Maybe the sun comes out today. But what I was saying before is, maybe I forgot what I was going to say. I lose track of what I say all the time. Jesus. I say this because I know all this also comes hand in hand with the person that I want to become. I know that if I can help at least one person with my words and everything that I'm saying, I would be more than happy. But I also know that in order to do that, I need to be okay with myself first, and I need to do my inner work, you know? So me allowing myself and putting myself out here right now when I'm not in the mood, and just not I'm not forcing myself to be in a good mood. I'm not forcing myself to, come on Tissy, do something into training for the video. You're gonna bore everybody with all this. No, why am I putting that pressure on myself? I'm not doing that. This is how I'm feeling today. This is how Freaky Tuesday is. You see, you have this girl that is very spontaneous and very crazy, and most days she's very active. But then there's also this girl that lives inside of me that's very deep and overthinks and has anxiety sometimes. There's also this girl, and I'm not silencing this girl. I'm also giving her some, credit, you know? I'm gonna make that little girl that is not always so strong, that girl that overthinks most times and feels anxious sometimes. We also put her in the spotlight to let her know that she's been heard. She's not there in the corner where nobody sees her. We care about her too, and that's the message that I want to give you. Don't silence, and don't try to hide and silence your vulnerable self. This is a hard word. Vulnerable. Blech. Try to hide and silence your vulnerable self. No,
make that self of yours, that side of yours, let that person know that it's also seen, it's been seen, and it's been heard. By silencing that part of yourself, what you do is more harm to yourself than you think. You need to let yourself, you need to be comfortable with your emotions, feeling your emotions. You need to be comfortable with showing those emotions. There might be people that might not know how to handle them, but that's okay. It's not on them to know how to handle them. It's on you. There might be people that might not like to go and have all this deep conversation and go and have all this yada yada blah 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 deep shit, and that's also okay. If that's not your vibe, that's okay. This is my vibe, and I do think that we should all navigate this side of ourselves. We should all navigate and explore our vulnerability, because this is something important, you know. And I do think, yes, you can spend your whole life, if you want, not paying attention to your emotions, not dealing with them, not working on them. Fine. I'm not sure you're gonna have a happy life or comfortable life by doing that, because trust me, you can spend years suppressing and silencing emotions, but it's not gonna get you anywhere at the end. I would much rather work on them now in my 20s, as early as possible, and then have a comfortable life. I also know that this topic is not easy, and navigating your feelings and emotions and vulnerability is, it requires a lot of mental strength, you know, a lot of mental, emotional maturity, which is not something everyone understands or everyone's ready for, but you gotta start somewhere. You know what, I'm gonna tell you one more thing. I actually feel a lot better. My mood just changed because I said all this. I feel a bit better. You see, speaking up and putting yourself up there and speaking your mind does help you. It does good to you. So I will always stand by it. You see, it's still a cloudy day, but I feel like another 10%, 20% better. No regrets. Because I do think I have a nice message. Because this is the way I am. I am portraying it, and it's for the ones that want to listen. Don't get me wrong. It's not like this every day. Well, I can get deep, but doesn't mean I'm like this every day. Well, enough chit chat. You gotta get a bus and go to a cafe to edit some videos. Also, another reason why I'm doing all this is because it helps me practice. I do struggle to articulate my thoughts and put into words what I think, what I'm thinking. So me putting myself out here is a way of saying, come on, stop, you know, protecting yourself under the excuse of, I don't know how to articulate my thoughts. But instead, I am here trying to put all these ideas into words and give out a message. So again, you have to be your own symbol of the message that you're trying to give. You know, hey, that was a cute guy in that car. Oh Jesus! What I was saying was, you need to be an example of what you preach. There's no better way to teach people and to show them your words than give an example. So here I am, pushing myself 1% a little bit, 1% every day out of my comfort zone. Got some essentials. Hi guys, we made it to the coffee shop. It's very busy today, I don't even know if you can hear me, but yes, I'm gonna edit a little bit. I'm gonna feel a little better now, and that's pretty much how I'm gonna spend the whole time in here. Nothing exciting to do. Oh, sorry, you're falling again. Right, we left the place and now we're on our way to Burger King because I like eating there. It's cheap and it's yummy. I know it's not healthy, but look, I don't do this every day, so it's fine, you know. I'm allowed to have a burger on my day off. Also, to have a menu like a Whopper for €5, it's like, yeah, well, yeah. Here instead of me with 2 bags and the camera. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, still feels pretty weird to just walk around with a camera, but I'm getting more comfortable with it, you know. I hesitated. I was like, I'm not gonna film in Burger King. I'm not gonna get B-roll in here or off this place. Because, you know, there's more people around and I don't know. But, oh, that's me. Yeah, boy. Gotta order. It's Burger King, it's fast, you know? Feels a bit weird, but I told myself, no Tissy, come on, you're not bothering anybody, just get your B-roll, get those shots here and there, keep filming. I'm happy, you know? I'm happy that I'm doing it, I'm pushing myself a little bit, because I'm not doing anything wrong to anybody, you know? And I might look a bit funny because I have 2 bags and the camera with me. And I'm just walking around and I'm just here sitting at the table talking to a camera, but I don't care. This is my day, this is my vlog, this is my life. And you either live for yourself or you die for others. And you only have one life. You better leave it for yourself. Right, let's get my hands into this burger because I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some ice and some... Alright, let's get eating because I'm starving, boy. Oh, I need to get a different tripod. I don't know why this one keeps like sliding. You see that? He's slowly falling. Is it my fault? I don't know. Did I break this tripod? I don't know. But maybe it's the tripod itself. I want to blame the tripod. Ooh. I got nuggets. I'm treating myself today. I got nuggets. I got onion rings, which I don't like onions, but for some reason I do like onion rings. I got my burger. Oh, look at this bad boy. Wait, let me take the onions out because I don't like onions. You know what's the funny thing? I don't like onions, but I like to put onion rings inside the burger. Oh. Mayo, because I'm a big fan of mayo. Okay, I want to know, are you a mayo person or a ketchup person? Me, 100% mayo. Right now we are at a shiny shop because I want to make a vision board, and you know, I already know what I want. I know my goals, but I need to make a vision board. I need to vision it. I need to see it and believe in them, because they could be in my head, they could be in my mind. I can hear the music. They can be in my head, but they're not there, you know. You need to see, sometimes you need to see things to believe in them. So we're gonna buy whatever I need for a vision board, and then I might print the pictures a different day, but at least I would have the actual like board, you know. This is the right one, I think. We got colors, stuff. This is, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Maybe this might be the right aisle. I should ask where the one I'm looking for is, but I'm not asking because I'm stubborn like that. I'm gonna find it myself. Perdona, marca de coche tienen.
¿Marco?
Don't have it. Well, we go to a different one then. I should have done that like a while ago. Okay, shiny ship number 2. Let's see if we can find what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna keep wasting my time to be honest. I don't want to walk around in circles. Perdona.
Hola, dime.
¿Coche tienen?
¿Ese de arriba?
No exactamente. En plan, que es como el que es marrón, que es un tipo como un...
¿Pizarra que se pega en las chichetas?
Sí, exacto.
¿La quieres pizarra que se
Sí.
pega? Vale.
Exactamente eso estaba buscando.
Pero pues
No sabía cómo decirlo.
I want to make this intersection in the video because this was so embarrassing. Because the thing is, my mother tongue is Spanish, okay? It's my first language. And I'm so used to speaking in English. And in my little own bubble, you know, in my little own world, I speak English. So I'm not used to having interactions with people out there. And so I went to the shop, in this shop and then the other one, and the previous one. And the thing is, I couldn't explain myself properly because I'm so used to speaking in English and thinking in English that I couldn't remember and I couldn't describe what I was looking for in Spanish. So I went and I was like, a cork frame, because I didn't remember, I didn't know how to say a core bore in Spanish. And the thing is, that's my first language. Same thing with here when she was asking me like what exactly I was looking for. And I was like, it's a board that's like round. Who says that? How do you describe a core board? Something that's brown. Because I couldn't get the words out of my mind and my mouth. But well, enjoy.
Not me looking at toys trying to get B-roll. I will say I found it, but I didn't. She did it. She did it for me, but that's fine. We have small size and medium size. I don't know. Do I want a small fishing board or do I want that looks pretty big fishing board? I know I would go big because I always go big. But then I think, is it really necessary? Like, do I really need to buy such a big board? I could just print a couple pictures and put them here, you know, and keep it like small and cute. Also, price-wise, this is much better. But we're gonna go. That was the sign. We're gonna go with the big one because we're already in March, okay? Don't judge me, but we're already in March. Anyways, we have 10 months left online, however you want to see it. And I'm gonna make it big, you know, big pictures. Go big or go home. Big pictures that reflect what I'm feeling. And yeah. Go big or go home. All right, we got our stuff. We got the core board. I knew this one wouldn't let me down. Now I'm gonna print the picture a different day. I'm a little bit concerned, you know, not exactly 100% happy because I said I was not gonna keep, you know, wasting money. Well, I said I was not gonna keep spending money, you know, and here I am. I went to Burger King, I went to the cafe shop, I'm buying this, and I know they're all like little expenses, but the thing is, everything adds up. But well, I need to remind myself the money's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. That's what we are going to put in our vision board. So it's okay. We're trying to find my friend. Apparently the bike shop is somewhere here. I don't know, because I've never been, I've been here before to the bars, not to this. I want to like surprise him.
I don't know if you see me. I'm just gonna hide here. Right guys, I just got back. I am completely... Can you see that? I'm all wet. I'm gonna have a shower now because today's wash hair day. Yeah, boy. And let me tell you, that's a full workout. I was talking in the car with my friend, tell him that I wanted to do the vision board, and we started to like imagine all these scenarios, and I was like, can you imagine me, my little car with my like Fiat 500, because I want one of those cars, like a Barbie car, and just pulling up to your house and be like, hey, come on, get on it. Because I don't drive, so he keeps telling me to go get my driving license. So, you know, I need a bit more to get that feeling, you know, to see myself there in the car, driving my own car. I'm not saying the Fiat 500 is my dream car, but it's one of them. It's in the list, let's say that. Now I'm very excited to do the vision board, and I think I'm gonna do that now. I should be edited because I didn't edit as much as I wanted today. It's been a crazy day, but I haven't edit as much, but I've done other things, so I do feel somewhat content and pleased with my day. You know, I've been filming a lot. I was using the other lens because I have the 16 to 50 millimeters lens, the kit lens, and I don't like that lens. I haven't used it ever since I bought it, to be honest. So I was like, do I keep it? Do I not keep it? Do I sell it? Do I buy a different one? So I needed to test it first, but I think I'm pretty sure I don't want that lens. I'm gonna buy another one, a better zoom lens. You guys, nothing like a nice warm shower after a cold day, a rainy day, you know. I recently decided to splurge a little bit, but I like to see this as an investment, you know, because it's an investment, okay? Even though these products are a little bit pricey, they're actually good. I refuse to believe it, but they are. I decided to put myself into the Redken. Wait. I decided to give Redken a little try, you know, a little chance. I'm glad I did, and I wish this video was a sponsor, but it's not. I generally just bought this with my own money. I bought the Allsoft line, bought the shampoo and the conditioner. And let me tell you, I've tried these products like twice now. And my hair is so soft after using that, and you really don't need much. Like, I used a little bit of the conditioner and I have a lot of hair, let me tell you. And I don't like leaving my hair and let it air dry. No, but I've done it. And let me tell you, it air dries so soft. But in the past, I just couldn't let my hair air dry. I really wish this was a sponsor video. You wish this was a sponsor, but both of us are getting paid for this, so. But fine, money will come back. I researches, and apparently, this line, if you have dry hair like mine, with the all-in-one, something like that, leave-in conditioner, it's like key recipe. So we're gonna buy that probably tomorrow. Yeah, I know, I'm splurging. I said I was not gonna do that, but hey, taking care of, I always see, look, I've been told that taking care of yourself is an investment, you know? Taking care of your face, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, it's not, we shouldn't see it as, I'm wasting money. No, you're taking care of yourself. Yes, it is true that, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's good drugstore products out there, and I've been in the drugstore trend for 25 years now. But at some point, you have to understand when to actually maybe pay a little bit more and give your body a bit of better quality, you know? It's been a very nice day, I have to say. I ended up seeing my friend for a lot longer than I thought, because I just wanted to pass by his job and say hi, and I end up being around his job by the time he was finished. So as soon as he finished, we're going to get a coffee or an ice cream, Then we end up walking around for like 20 minutes looking for his car. And then I said, look, I have to go shopping, so you want to come with me? And so he came with me. And then he brought me home as a nice gentleman that he is. Because even though he's a boy, he's my friend, he's still a gentleman. Chivalry is not dead. Like an hour and a half. Sometimes that is better than nothing. Me having a little bit of social interaction, even if it's just an hour, to me is more than enough. Sometimes if I just spend the whole day with myself and I just go back home feeling like I've done nothing, I don't feel fulfilled. Now I think I'm gonna start looking for pictures for the vision board. I might do the vision board tomorrow, and if not, when I feel like it. Because here's the thing, I really want to do the vision board either on my day off, because that's when I have the whole day for myself. I have no pressure that I have to be or go anywhere at any time, you know, or when I feel like it. And by that I mean, if it's Saturday night and I feel inspired, I feel this energy, I will do it. I don't know how to explain it. It's an energy thing, you know, because that's the whole point of the vision board. And that's what I was trying to explain to my friend. You have to put pictures that provoke a feeling, that makes you feel some sort of way. And that feeling comes from energy, because we are energy at the end of the day. So I want to do that vision board when I am in the right frequency, when I feel something here inside, and when I feel, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it. When I feel that something in here, I will put it in there. And that's what I want. I want to put into pictures what I want to achieve for this year. It's not the same thing writing things down than actually seeing them. Visuals always help, whatever it is. It can be applied to anything in life. Visuals do help. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish watching and listening to a podcast and also work on my own. There's so many things I have to work on. And you think right now that I'm thinking about it, like, I want to start my own podcast this year. I want to get my driving license. I want to travel to crazy places. I want to do scuba diving. I thought I knew what I wanted, but when you start letting your imagination flow and your just brain flow and you start brainstorming ideas, that's when you actually know what you want. And I need to do that. I need to sit down and not just say, I already know what I want. I've written it down. No, I need to create something with those ideas, and more goals will come, because I know myself. More goals will come. And you know what? You have a year. 365 days is actually a lot of time. You might say, to just be realistic, don't put up too many things, because then you're not going to achieve them. I get that, but I live by ask life what you want. Ask, otherwise you won't get. So I'm gonna ask as much as I want, and I just put it out. I will put it out there in the universe, and let the universe give me what the universe wants to give me. But I'm gonna ask. If I want to have 20 goals, I'll have 20 goals that I want to achieve for this year. I'll put them down. I feel so good about today. You know, it's funny because the day started pretty bad. I was in a very bad mood this morning, and you saw it. I feel like me talking just to the air or talking to the camera, talking to whoever's watching this, it does really help me. Like, it's, my thoughts are not sitting here or here. They're being put out there. Just by doing such a small little thing like that, it completely switched my mood. I was in such a good mood after my little talk on the way down to get the bus. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I was at the cafe, right? And this man, let's do a little story time here in this section of the video. I was just in my own world. I was editing, I was doing my own thing, okay? And then after a while, this man approaches me. Man that, let me tell you, he was already in the coffee shop when I got there. So who knows how long he had been in that coffee shop for. He was like sitting right in front of me, let's say across my table. And after a while, he approaches me and he's like, he introduces himself. Say he was like 50s. Don't want to judge people by their looks, but let me tell you, this man did not look like a good person with good intentions. He approached me very nicely and he said, oh, by the way, I've been watching you. You seem to be very funny. I said, I know I'm a walking show. I'm very expressive. I do a lot of facial expressions, this and that. And then he asked me, I see that you are edited and this, and you're a creator. And I said, yeah. And he said, do you have a lot of followers and subscribers? And I said, No, actually, no. I'm just starting with this. And then the conversation developed in a way that he started telling me that he had a company. Well, he did mention it a couple times. He did mention it, but very briefly. And after he asked me a lot of questions about myself, after I felt like I was being interrogated, I wasn't getting any information from this man. I said, well, what do you do for a living? He started saying, well, I do have a company and this and that. I couldn't hear him properly because it was very loud in the place, but also I just kind of disconnected from the conversation because there was a snail in my window. Oh! Okay, I know it's out of the point, but what was I saying? I cannot not see the snail there now. Okay, Tizzy, focus. I stopped listening to this man at some point because he was just, after a while, you know, at the beginning it was fine, but after a while, he started giving me like an off vibe. Something didn't feel right. Because of this, I just kind of stopped listening to what he was saying at some point. I was like, yeah, I wasn't actively listening. I was like, yeah, right, because I didn't want to keep listening to this man. Apparently, he had, I don't know what he was saying. All I heard is like something, OnlyFans, something. So, obviously, this conversation wasn't going in the right direction. Just by him mentioning those things, it's a major red flag. So after that, I know this platform has a lot of potential, but it's just going in the wrong direction and this and that. Don't even know what you want me to say. So he kind of asked me at the end, what would you do? And I was like, well, it all depends on your like morals and what you believe in. Like, do you want your platform to be a platform for everybody to create the content that they want and have the freedom to create the content that they want? Because then he said, oh, you know, the creators in my platform, they're starting to make adult content. And I'm like, this is just going in a very bad direction. Like, I do not want to have this conversation anymore. I just said to the man, it all depends on you, what you want to do. If you want to keep it child friendly, then keep it there, or otherwise, think what you want. He asked me for my number. I said, I'm sorry, like, I don't want to give you my number. I don't give out my number like that. He asked for my YouTube. I didn't show him the YouTube because, I mean, self-promo, you know, which I was a bit hesitant after. I thought maybe it wasn't a good idea, but look, YouTube is a public place. It's like a public thing. I can't choose. If I'm putting videos out there, I can't hide it. Which I know it's not the same thing as I shouldn't be giving it to everybody, but it's out there, you know. And then the man left. He never offered anything. He never asked for anything. I mean, he never asked me to join anything. But just the fact that he approached me and he was telling me that he had a platform where where creators were doing adult content, it's just a major red flag. And I was sitting there thinking, there's so many people in this cafe, because the cafe was full. There's so many people in this cafe, and you're telling the only person that has to approach me is an old man, that it's somewhat, even though he didn't say it, right? Still gave me the vibe. And come on. Like, he was trying to say and offer me to join that freaking platform. And then I think he made a comment like, well, but the creators, you know, they're doing very well and they're making a lot of money. And it's not about the money. But I was like, please, like, do I look like I want to do adult content? No, please, universe. And then I thought, this is some sort of like test, you know, the universe is testing me to see if I don't know. But I said no. So I want to think I passed the test. When the conversation started going that way, I said to the mom, I have to continue doing what I'm doing. So it was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope you have a good day. My friend said after that I shouldn't always be so nicey, especially when the man was, I wouldn't say he was making me feel uncomfortable, but I just didn't like the conversation anymore. But I said to him, look, the man didn't do anything to me, and he didn't pressure me or push me to anything, so I don't have to be rude to him. I kindly said, I have to continue doing what I'm doing, and I hope you have a good day. That was my way of saying I don't want to continue with this conversation, because I don't want to keep wasting my time with something that I'm not interested in. So, that was pretty weird. Well, you live and you learn. Yeah. See you later, alligator. Look, you guys, it's over there. On my window. Hello. Makes sense, because it's been raining all day, you know? Wow. Never seen one. I mean, I've never seen one on my window, you know, from the other perspective. You always see one from like the top, but never from the bottom. Look at that.